The May 13th Western Maryland flood was devastating for towns like Westernport. The stationary storm dumped nearly a foot of rain, and in a flash, Georges Creek was over its banks. Just watch this video of the water rising on Main Street here, crashing into the Westernport Library. Not far away, children were stranded in their school, one father carrying his daughter to safety on his shoulders. And we saw the mess left behind, with mud everywhere. Now, 2 months later, Mayor Judy Hamilton says the town is beginning to heal.
We're going to recover fully and we'll be back to where we were. We're all working hard to make sure that happens.
From our 7 News drone, you can see Georges Creek is well below its banks where it belongs, and along Main Street, the town has worked hard to restore, lined with flags, businesses beginning to reopen. But just off of Main Street, a very different story. You're looking at a dumpster. People here are still emptying their belongings out of their flood-ravaged homes. People here still very much hurting. I meet 86-year-old David Stiding. He leads me into his home of 60 years. The water here was 5 feet deep.
Had to take all this drywall off because it was mold in behind the drywall. I got to replace that door. This was the bathroom. They had to take the walls out. The floor was tore out.
He can't afford the repairs himself. He didn't have flood insurance. He's hoping for assistance, but the federal government has not yet approved a disaster declaration, and there's been no help from FEMA.
The bad thing about it, my wife died a month before. Now I had to do this.
We're still recovering.
It's bad.
It was worse than '96 flood.
That's David Stiding Jr. He's doing what he can to help his dad. Still grateful he even survived the deluge.
It came in fast and hard, and he barely got out of the house. He didn't get his insulin or nothing.
People here say they now watch the news from Texas with empathy. They know what it's like to face a wall of water, and it's something they don't want to experience ever again.
I have citizens telling me I'm having panic attacks when we've had a couple warnings for possible flash flooding because of heavy rain.
The visible wounds in this town beginning to heal, but the scars remain. In Westernport, Brad Bell, 7 News.